Welcome to another medicated movie review. This week's movie is the 1994 classic comedy, The Mask. So the movie starts out with this super cool shot of Edge City. Did Tim Burton direct this?
Oh. Well, I just can't let her sit home all alone.
Yo, bitch. I don't give a fuck about your friend. Those are my tickets. Later. So is this Cameron Diaz or is this Jessica Rabbit? Because I'm turned on either way.
A young woman riding bareback.
She's pretty straightforward right off the bat. Stanley Ipkiss, I would like to fuck you.
Now
Nobody sees that giant fucking lens. You could hear the tape spinning in the camera. Smoking.
Mr. Ipkiss, hi.
Whoa. Beetle tits, beetle tits, beetle tits. No tits. Just Beatles. I don't care what kind of powers that mask has. That water's black. There are sharks in there. I'm out. Stanley's obsession with old school cartoons plays a factor. If you look behind him on the bed, you could see like two framed pictures of Looney Tunes. Like he must really fucking love Looney Tunes to the point where he framed them as a grown man and hung them ever so neatly above his bed. So that explains the wacky fucking cartoonish nature of his sense of humor.
I gotta lay off the cartoons.
By cartoons, I think he means weed. The first thing he does when he puts the mask on is he goes and gets revenge on the mechanics who fucked him over when he just wanted an oil change and they tore his shit up. So how does he get him back? He violently ass rapes them with mufflers.
Psychologist standing by.
What?
You heard me. Best one you can find.
Do you realize how much mail we got about that letter? I mean, there are literally hundreds of women out there looking for a guy just like you.
Stanley finds out, oh shit, hundreds of girls want to fuck you. Check out the fucking mullet on this goon over here. Damn, he is hauling ass out of that bank. When the mask first shows up to the club, look at the nipples on this chick. The mask turns you into fucking Loki.
Possibly a representation of one of the Norse night gods. Maybe Loki.
So that explains why he's just joking around and why he has magical powers. He's fucking Loki.
I am a god, you dull creature.
Search him.
Ow! Where's a camcorder when you need one?
I just want to say, you know, can we all get along? Can we get along?
Hit it!
The song's catchy as fuck, and just all the cops, they can't fucking stop moving. Jim Carrey can dance. Just when you think Peggy's on his side, she turns out to be a real cunt.
Sorry, Stanley, but you really are a great guy. I just can't lose my condo.
What a rush.
If the guy I was taking orders from turned around and looked like that fucking guy, immediate bowel evacuation. You're just gonna leave my man hanging in prison with blue balls? Did you not realize you were about to kiss? Just while the cop's sleeping, just suck him off. I guess Loki, inside the mask, really took to the whole Looney Tunes thing, because when he switches over to the bad guy's huge plan for revenge is a cartoon box of dynamite. So right here, this is fucking badass. He's like, come at me.
Come on.
Is that all you got? It just kills this guy.
Nobody ever kissed me like Dorian, Tyrell.
You fell for the oldest trick in the pussy handbook. You gotta turn and walk away, bro. Take your mask and walk.
Well, I hope you can enjoy the victory with one friggin' eye!
Oh, brutal fucking eye poke. That dude needs an eye patch. If he survives this, he's a pirate. Punches him at least 25 times as hard as he can. He should be fucking dead. I'm gonna spark up this joint and give you my final thoughts on The Mask. Final thoughts on this movie. I fucking love it. I saw The Mask back in 94 when it came out. Pretty sure it was 94. I was 4. And obviously I didn't understand all the jokes, but just visually, it's entertaining and it still holds up. The effects, even though they're a little dated, they're supposed to be cartoony, and because they were cartoony and weren't trying to be realistic, I think that allows it to last longer. Jim Carrey, of course, the top of his game. There'll never be another Jim Carrey. His acting, his comedic timing, even has a glimpse of some dramatic moments in this movie. He's just one of the greats. Cameron Diaz, not a bad first movie. She's looking pretty good in this, not gonna lie. Your first movie's The Mask. That's a great resume topper right there. Every scene is pretty interesting. Obviously, anytime Jim Carrey's in the frame, he's engaging. So I'm giving this movie a 94 on the high meter. It's rewatchable as fuck. Jim Carrey is one of the greats. The comedy still holds up. The effects hold up, like I said earlier, because they're supposed to be cartoony, so it just works. I love the universe. It totally looks like a Tim Burton universe. Edge City. You know, I know this is based on a comic book. I didn't know that for the longest time. Maybe I don't think a lot of people know that this is a comic book adaptation, but I fucking love it. You could totally put this in the Batman universe, the Tim Burton Batman universe. The whole Loki shit and him being the god of mischief and the whole, you know, mythology. I love that. What can I say? It's a great movie. If you haven't watched The Mask in a long time, I highly recommend you watch it. Streaming on Hulu, that's where I watched it. Fucking Jim Carrey, The Mask, 94%. Watch it. Stay medicated. We're done.
Okay.